There we go.
Ah, hello world, welcome.
All right. Hello, world. Welcome. Here we are. Another show.
Another show.
Oh man, so skeptical. I've got like
Nice.
sketchy,
That's
sorry,
alright.
thing around the computer.
That's alright. Is he coffee hot?
Oh yeah.
You might need that in a minute, Hopper.
Oh, I need it right now.
Yeah, you're gonna might need it in my conversation what I'm gonna have with you in a minute.
Oh, what's the conversation about?
Oh, you'll see. I've
You're not gonna throw me under the bus, are you?
I'm never gonna throw you under the bus. When have I ever done that, Hopper? When have I ever done that?
That's true.
I've never. I said I'd never show you an address, and I did. That weren't my fault.
That was Cheryl. Oh, look at that. Bloody wonderful. Now I
Ah,
actually like I'm looking at the camera.
look at that. Absolutely amazing.
I
Well,
just need to minimize this, and then I literally have only one little square to look at.
Well, I'm going to bring up a little bit of news what's been happening in England about this COVID second, about the blow up
Okay.
of this second.
Oh,
So it's only a quick one. It's just a
okay.
little bit on the serious note, but I really want to put some advice to. I want to give you some advice actually on how you can help yourself.
Okay.
So it's really good because, as you know, the COVID in has been going higher all over the world. So as you know, COVID all over the world is we're going into a second stage, as they're saying. It's all the numbers are going high again. Well, in England,
Yeah.
on their news from our from our government, come out with some interesting things saying that the testing's no good, right? It's a shambles. That 93% of the population were false positives. Is that crazy? So
That's what my brother's been saying for a while,
So,
actually.
so the daftest part up here, then we as people have to be vigilant. I think we've got to test ourselves up here. So, so now I've been watching some people on doing tests to themselves, and it's really good. And I want to share this with you because I think
Okay.
you should do it with Cheryl and rest at family because I think they should do it. My family's doing it, and I think it's a good way to know that if you've got it or not, and you can keep it going. So lots of people have been using different things, and we've got to stay safe. And I just want to tell you and tell the rest of the people who's been watching BJ to be vigilant and stay safe and keep testing yourself. And like I said,
Yeah.
we can't rely on the tests from outside, right? If we can't rely on them, if they're false, then that's no good. And if we can't, and if they were good,
Well, that doesn't do us much good, does it? Well, you can't trust it.
that's what I mean.
At a 93% positive, it's like you have a higher chance of getting pregnant with a
I know,
condom than
but just
than you
say,
do.
but just say if it were good, we might not be able to get it anyway. So
Yeah.
so we've got to just rely on us. I think this is it now. So so we've got to do these tests ourselves. So people have used different things. This is so strange, right? They've used wines, they've
Yeah.
used beers, they've used all sorts for these tests, like whiskey's been one. And you've got coffee, haven't you? You've got coffee. You see,
I have coffee here.
so I've got mine. See, I've got this Guinness, right? So
Okay.
so this is the perfect test, and don't laugh because this is really it. They say one thing is to smell it, and you know how the smell of Guinness and coffee, which would be you. If you can smell
Hmm.
coffee, or like for me, smell Guinness, they
Yeah.
say that you ain't got it because it's all to do with of what you can smell. But they also say to make sure is to taste it, Oppie.
Oh,
So if you taste it,
oh
so
yeah.
let me taste my Guinness. And yeah, I think I can taste it. I think I'm good. Can you taste coffee?
Oh, definitely can taste
Yeah.
coffee.
So I think you're good as well. So I'm just going to do another one. I'm just going to double check.
Maybe I should double check.
Yeah,
Just
double check. Just make sure.
yeah.
So yeah, so I think I'm good for a minute. Right. So but
Okay.
But the thing is, what they say is that you've got to do this test more than 2 or 3, like a few times a day. So I did this yesterday, Oppie, right? And I did this test for 43 times yesterday, right, with Guinness. And don't get me wrong, I felt really good. But this morning, I woke up with a bit of a bad head and sweats.
Oh.
Yeah, so I thought, I might be coming down with something. So then I had to do it again. So I started again. So I've been drinking from this morning, just taking sips, just making sure I'm good. Keep smelling. And like I say, all family's doing it. And they're great. Everybody's really happy at the minute. So you've got to keep doing it because you've got to be vigilant. You can't, don't laugh. See, this is the test. This is the perfect test. So we can do this between us, between you and me, and we send this message out to the world. We could save the people knowing if you've got COVID or not and help people survive. So I think this is great. So everybody, stay safe, keep drinking, do the test.
Keep drinking.
Remember, smell.
Probably better not to just keep drinking coffee. That might give you a little bit of a heart palpitation.
Yeah, could.
But stick to, I would say, stick to beer, your favorite drink, whatever it is that you know.
Yeah, but it's got to be able to smell it. That's the main thing.
You got to be able to smell it.
Yeah. So whiskey's a good one, they say.
Whiskey, wine, a nice wine. Oof.
But yeah, I think I'm definitely good today.
Oh yeah, I'm good today. Although it is funny though, the coffee that I did get doesn't have like a real coffee smell.
Oh, that's fantastic. So what are you up to today, Oppie? Oh, let's do it. Let's do an ending while we're here.
Let's do an ending.
Well, everybody, just before we do a finish, just before we say goodbye, just got to do one last test.
Just before.
Just got to do a test.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm almost at the end.
Yeah.
I would show you, but I might pour it on my computer.
Yeah, don't try and show me. but I could.
Then everyone might be thinking I really do have it.
but I can smell it, so I'm good. I think I better test.
Oh yeah, I can smell this one. Mm.
I can definitely taste it. Oppie. Just let me give myself one quick test. Yeah, yeah. I'm good. Definitely good, Oppie.
It's funny.
So to everybody out there, stay safe. Keep doing testings, because this is what we need to do this day. Be vigilant, be safe.
And test as often as you can.
As often.
If you have a beer, crack it open now. Keep it cool.
Yeah.
And have sips throughout the day.
And just
as many.
Yeah, as many sips as you can, just to make sure.
Even if you want to finish that beer while it's cold, that's fine. Just crack another one.
Just do it, because it's gonna keep.
Doesn't matter.
You got to persevere through this. You got to keep testing.
And then when you wake up with that headache, don't worry about it. Just crack another one, smell it, and sip it. You'll be good.
Yeah, just to make sure you're good. Just to make sure.
Good as new. Just to make sure you're good. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
It's great, isn't it? So everybody.
It is.
So everybody here from Victoria, I just want to say goodbye.
And everyone from well, I'm from Bali, but bye.
And we are
the
BJs. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, it's funny up there.